So it's been a minute since I've covered Persona content. Well, here we are talking about some Persona stuff, so without further ado, let's get into it. So firstly, a Persona 3 remake is being considered. Now this source is someone who I'm not familiar with, but hey, I'll give Mr. Oya the benefit of the doubt here because we haven't really heard anything about a Persona 3 remake besides on the consumer surveys, so it is interesting they are possibly considering it now. I feel like remaking Persona 3 would be a great idea because this game's story and characters are one of the best out of P4 and P5s in my opinion, and I think it's underrated compared to the hype around Persona 5 right now. So giving newcomers a chance to play this game in glorious HD would be amazing. And even for the people that already played Persona 3, like just the models themselves just look amazing. But again, this could hurt them with taking resources off of Persona 6, which may even take longer to develop since they would have to remake P3 from the ground up. But they could also use the dancing team to remake P3 since they don't have any dancing games they could be working on second thought. So tell me what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I'm very curious to what you think about this. Because I've stated before that Persona 3 could use a remaster, not so much a remake, but hey, if we get a remake, that's even better. Now on to P5R. This same source has said that P5R will be named P5S and will come to PS4 and Switch as a re-released product. Now I do not think Persona 5 needs a re-release this soon after P5's initial launch in 2016/17, obviously one being Japan, one being the West, because it doesn't make sense for them to do this. Actually, Alice doesn't make a lot of sense, so never mind. I just hope for the owners of Persona 5 they add it as DLC, because if not, I feel like people aren't gonna be pleased about this release. Now I could understand if this was the PS2 era of games on which they couldn't receive updates or patches and they decided to release another version of a game like they did with P3 Fez. We live in an age where that stuff just happens frequently, like patches, updates, and DLC. It just happens just normally with games, especially when they don't release finished. So I'll be very confused if they don't add it as DLC, but I'm more than positive they will, or an update, etc. Also, for a second bit of possible P5S details is there might be a Femc edition now. Again, this isn't solid proof, but the people who have data mined Smash Ultimate have possible traces of code that could potentially mean that there could be a female model in the game. Now generally I don't have a problem with this, but Alice likes to add things that people don't completely agree with when a Femc is included, so I'll stay skeptical for now. I'm also curious to see how the interrogation scene is gonna play out if they include it with the female protagonist, and I only can imagine the fan reaction to this.
Give it up! Come on, cooperate! What, you want another shot? You still haven't figured it out? There are no laws here that will protect criminals like you. I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
So it's hard to say if the Femc would be a great addition to Persona 5. I'm just hoping they don't switch anything too drastically that would have consequences on the story, but I can only hope. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. Also, if you're still here, consider liking the video and subscribing. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.